The Angel of Dice has said that the feedback loop is present throughout the cycle. Yes, it is. And as I've mentioned, you can go extremely narrow with feedback, or you can go quite broad. And usually what happens when you're debugging a problem is, first of all, you start broad and then you start narrowing it down. Because when you start narrowing it down, you start honing into the issue that you've come across. So for example, today I had an issue with the AWS Lambda script, and I wasn't sure whether it was something to do with the npm installation of certain things that I needed, all the modules, or I wasn't sure whether it was an issue with security and so forth. And so what I ended up doing was writing console.logs in the npm script to make sure that my variables were actually being populated, because what I was doing was my Symfony command was a post request, and it was requesting in the payload of this request. It was putting in the parameters, the different variables, if you wish, that the Lambda script would be using. Excuse me. So the first thing I did was discover whether or not those were being populated. So I did a console.log on those, and of course those go back off to CloudWatch, so you can then narrow down and discover that yes, they are actually populated. So then let's go and see what is the issue. And of course, with promises, when you're using JavaScript and you're using promises, you can do a catch at the bottom, and that's what I ended up doing, just to catch the actual error. And basically the rest is history. But you end up having to go through these little stages of, has that been set? Has that been set? Has that been set?